You think $10,000 changes your lifestyle. It doesn't. It changes your brain. Most people believe money only matters when it's enough to buy something impressive, a car, a house, a vacation. But the first real shift in your financial life doesn't happen when you spend money. It happens when you keep it. Ever looked at your bank account and felt tension? You're not alone. Even people earning $70,000 or $80,000 a year still feel broke. Because income doesn't create safety, liquidity does. And $10,000 is usually the first number that creates psychological safety. Here's why. First, it removes urgency. When you have $200 in your account, every decision feels heavy. A small emergency feels catastrophic. But at $10,000, problems become manageable. Car repair? Annoying, not devastating. That shift lowers stress. Second, it changes your risk tolerance. When you have no savings, you protect everything. You avoid investing. You fear volatility. You cling to comfort. But once you have $10,000 sitting untouched, your brain understands something powerful. I will survive. And survival confidence is the foundation of investing. Third, it shifts your identity. Before $10,000, you're trying to catch up. After $10,000, you feel ahead. That difference seems small, but identity determines behavior. People who see themselves as financially stable make calmer decisions, and calm decisions compound. Now here's the interesting part. The actual purchasing power of $10,000 isn't life-changing. It won't retire you, it won't buy freedom, but psychologically, it flips a switch. You stop thinking short-term. You start thinking strategically. Instead of asking, what can I afford? You start asking, how can I grow this? And that's when investing becomes logical instead of emotional. Most people chase higher income. Very few chase stability first. But stability is what unlocks growth. Because once your brain feels safe, it stops operating in survival mode. And survival mode is terrible for wealth building. Wealth requires patience. Patience requires calm. Calm requires security. That's why $10,000 matters. Not because it's impressive, but because it's stabilizing. And once you feel stable, you think differently. You invest differently. You negotiate differently. You plan differently. And that shift compounds far more than the number itself. So if you're on your way to your first $10,000, understand this. You're not building a savings account. You're building a new financial identity. And identity is what ultimately builds wealth. If you want to start thinking about money with clarity instead of noise, this is where it begins.